Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the Magical Mystery Tour. We are here for August faves and fails, but first don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go see what was good and what wasn't. Okay, so we only have 3 fails. I haven't included everything that I use. The stuff that's good but not I just don't mention. First up we have the NYX Pro Fix Stick Correcting Concealer. Look, part of this may be that I definitely got the wrong shade, but I don't know. Even the texture of it, I was not a fan of. I would use this more as a colour corrector for me because I got dark peach. I should have got light peach, and it may have worked perfectly, but there's just something about how it felt on my skin that for me was not great. Next up, and I don't know where I have put it, I didn't care enough to try and hunt it out, is the Revolution Blur Instant Line Eraser. I'll insert a image of it here. Looks like a lip balm, can be used on your lips, can be used anywhere on your face. Didn't do anything, so save your money on that one. What was better was the Blur Stick Pro, but that didn't make it into my favourites. It was good, don't get me wrong. I'm not really about super blurring. May change my mind in summer. Lastly, in the fails, and this is one that a lot of you either love this or you hate it, and I fell on the side of hating it, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Balm Serum Infused Skin Tint. Looks like a swipe-on deodorant. Feels like a true balm. It's sticky. It doesn't give me enough coverage for what I want. I don't need super full coverage, but I just feel like my face, this doesn't sink into my skin. It feels like it sits on top. I'm left feeling, well, it feels a bit Vaseline. It feels balmy on my skin. It just wipes straight off. If you are touching anyone, anything, even when you have set this down, she's going to come off. And more importantly, I like at least a bit of coverage. If your skin is flawless and you don't have any issues with redness, you might like this. I do not. I think that what is on the market that is better in serum infusions, there's so many, including the Revlon Serum Infused Skin Tint. I much prefer than this. My advice, save your money. So that being said, we've got a heap of favourites and I've tried to edit it out a little bit. I don't think I've done a particularly great job of it. So let's head to, where shall we start? Skincare. The AHC Hyaluronic Dewy Radiance Cream. This stuff is just a clear gel, super juicy. This is the texture of it. I just love the big drink of water this gives my skin. It's super, super, super hydrating. If you are wanting a lighter weight product that still gives the gusto of a thicker cream, this you can get from Priceline. This is beautiful. I was sent that in PR, by the way. Also, while we're looking at sort of skincare type products, the Ordinary Squalane and Amino Acids Lip Balm. Best lip balm I've used, hands down. I am taking this with me everywhere. It is leaving my lips super, super juicy. You know how it is sometimes when you're wearing a lip balm that it can suck the moisture out of your lips and actually make your lips quite flaky in the end. This is gorgeous. As soon as I finish this, I'll be buying another one. So now we're moving sort of towards makeup. And first up, I have a makeup brush. This is a savvy that is, it's a luxury brush. The Revlon foundation brush, you can get these from your local chemist, pharmacy, your big W's. This, I think currently at the moment it's about $11, $12 on sale at Chemist Warehouse. This is one of the only brushes I've ever used that I absolutely do not need to pounce on over with a beauty blender afterwards. This is glorious. She's got some weight to her. There's a whole range of them and I do have them, but this is the absolute standout product. I would put it up there with the Hourglass product. She's weighty. God, it's a good brush. It's a good brush. If you need a new foundation brush, I cannot implore you enough. This one, hey, this does not feel like the price that it is. Moving into some base products now. This is expensive. I'm so sorry. This is expensive. It is generally designed. It came out as a product designed for makeup artists. This will see you everywhere. I went away for work. This is all I took with me. So this comes with one, two, three, four. These, it's messy. You can see it's had a lot of use. If you saw the video that I put up about, it's had a lot of use since then. 4 concealers, 1, 2, 3 foundations, 1 highlighter, 2 contour bronzers and 2 blushes. This blends in beautifully to your skin. If you want to compress everything that you're using and you like creamy products, this is gorgeous. It's so flattering on mature age skin. This comes in 3 colorways, in that you've got Harmony 1, 2 and 3 for light, medium and deep skin tones. You can generally blend across the skin tones with this. There is also 3 different types of palettes. So there is a Skin and Sculpt, which does not have any blush in it. And then there's also the newer one that's out that is more, has more colour in the blushes. But this is the HD Skin. She is beautiful. Don't pay full price. Wait until there is a sale at Sephora or at Adore Beauty. Yeah, I'm taking this away with me when we go on holidays. Next up, still sticking in the base, are 2 on the opposite end of the scale. The e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, medium buildable coverage, long lasting. This is really nice for a new savvy product. This is beautiful for day-to-day wear. And it is exactly what it says it is. It's a medium buildable coverage foundation. And it blends in beautifully to the skin. Putting it on my wrist is not the best place because it looks like it's completely the wrong colour. It is not. It allows your skin to show through while still looking that satiny. If you do not like super radiant, super luminous, or the other end of the scale, super matte, then this, a satin finish, is really, really flattering on mature skin. Again, we're looking at mature skin. This is worth trying. A bit more high end, as in it costs a lot more, is the new Too Faced Born This Way Soft Matte Oil Control Foundation. Now, my skin type is pretty balanced and normal. I do lead to a little bit combo. Oh my god, I'm looking at a couple of eyebrow hairs just sticking up. Sorry, just had to get rid of them. They were pointing out. This is the new Soft Matte Oil Control Foundation. This is 24-hour wear. It's got hyaluronic acid in it. It's beautiful. It is really, really beautiful. It's what I've got on my face at the moment. So you can see it leaves your face pretty flawless. I think this is what I'm going to wear for my daughter's wedding. Possibly. I've got to play around with it. She lasts all day. You don't need to touch up, which is great. On the back it says it is a weightless formula, 24-hour smoothness, sweat and humidity resistant, 12-hour moisture, non-creasing, non-caking for 24 hours. And I would say, whilst I haven't worn it for 24 hours, I would say it lives up to all of that. In the e.l.f. I am the shade 21 Light Neutral, and in this I am the shade Nude, for those that are very similar colouring to me, to give you an idea. Also from Too Faced, we have the Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. I'm also wearing this today. Just this look is coming up on Friday, in actual fact. This is expensive for what it is. It is half the size. The amount of product that you get in here, which is, I want to say 4.8 grams. Most others are 8 to 9 grams. Home Beauty is about 11 grams. So the price, this puts this up probably more expensive than Hourglass as far as a setting powder, just so you're aware. Always, if you're worried about a price, if you think something is affordable, always look at the grams of it for comparison. This is expensive for not a huge amount. However, it's beautiful. I will say that, will I use this every day? I am not using it every day. I am saving it for when I want to really blur out my T-zone in particular, because it is super blurring. It's a great product. It's way too expensive, to be quite honest. Moving in now, we have the new Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. I love this. It is not too much product. It's quite innovative in that you can use it via a pump, or you can use the doe foot applicator. So either side, you can just see, if I just show you, you can just see that dot up above the sponge. That's where it will suck the product in if you are using it via the pump. I've been using it mainly, so you can use it all over for a glow, or you can use the doe foot to use it as a bronzer. I've been using it as a bronzer. It does give a soft glow. It's really subtle, and it is exactly what it says in that it is a bronzing and shaping. So it's a really neutral colour in that it creates this depth to your face while bronzing up as well. Sorry, I'm struggling with coughing. I don't know if you can see my bottle though. Have a look at that. It's like the pigment hasn't mixed exactly correctly on it. So make sure you shake it up every time, because it's almost separating a bit, and it's got a marbled effect to it almost. You can see that in there. And because I don't have a Sephora in my state, I can't compare it to the ones in store to know if there was an issue with it. I don't think that there is an issue, because I think it looks beautiful on the skin. Next up we have the, oh, I'm so sorry. We have the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer in the shade Peachy. This, if you are not a highlighter person and don't want a super glow, but you want to warm up your cheeks, this is magnificent. This is magnificent. It gives a really healthy glow from within. In fact, I can't help myself. Let's just do a couple of taps here. And tap that in. Look at that. Immediately. She is beautiful. I love this. I love this. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's a whole range of shades available in this, from deep bronzes, pinks, a nude, an almost clear. This is subtle and elegant. Okay, coming down to the last lot. It was blush month. Now, I got a lot of blushes. Some I have used but haven't really, and I'm saving one that will come up in next month's, because I haven't used it on my channel yet. I've used it, but when I've been doing eye looks, so I haven't used it in a full face of products yet, and I think that I want to, because I want to show you the application of it and how gorgeous it looks. So I picked up a few new ones this month. I picked up a few from Morphe, the liquid one and the Utopian, I think it's called. They're both fine, but the standouts for me were the MAC Glow Play Cushiony Blush, and it is a cushiony blush. Like, don't know if you can see, you can press down on that. It's almost a putty-like. The good thing about this is you cannot mess this blush up. Like, look at that. It's subtle. You can build it up, but you're not ever going to put too much on because, and this light is reflecting, I should know not to do it on my white wrist that bounces the light back too much. This just builds up super subtly. You can't overdo it. It's a gorgeous blush. It's a fantastic product from MAC. And then Kosas. Finally, in Australia, we got the new Blushes Life blushes from Kosas. That are the marbled blushes. I picked up the shade Swoon. Look at that. And I then went back and picked up Blissed, because they are that good. That is Blissed, which is a peachy, and Swoon, which is more a tea rose shade. These look gorgeous on the cheeks. Probably one of my favourite blush releases of the year. It was absolutely worth the wait for these. We're down to the last couple of products now. So we have, those of you that saw the Revolution Icon series came out. Super affordable, super cheap. There were 4 of them. There is, I'm not going to show all of them. What I will show are the 2 that were the highlight for me. So obviously the True Icon. This is, if you saw the video, and I will link it at the end of this. This is a dupe for the Patrick Tar Rose Dimension. Like, it's a bang-on dupe. In fact, the payoff on the shimmers on these is probably better. And it's $18. So she is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And then obviously the one that had my heart was the Eternal Icon, because look at it. It was always going to have my heart. It's got the grungy greens. Like, these colours are immaculate. I love it. I love it. And then, of course, the last absolute favourite of the month. How could I not mention this? It's sold out now. Hopefully they will restock the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Barely Basic Eyeshadow Palette. 3 rows of mattes, a row of shimmers, and then these toppers. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. In fact, I would say it is my favourite from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, for sure. The stunning looks that you can get out of this, from using the monochromatic colour stories to jumping around. It's absolutely stunning. And that's all I have to say about it. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Again, as I always say when I mention this brand, such a great Australian brand. It's a lady startup, taking on the world and doing better than most brands currently are. This is world-class eyeshadow palettes. So that is it. My voice is really trying to give out now, but I hope you really enjoyed this. Everything that I have spoken about here is listed down in the description box. So if there's anything that takes your eyes, go check it out. Until next time, my loves, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends, come along, hang out. Now, I'll go collapse while I try and breathe. Again, this look is coming up on Friday. Go check it out when it does. Bye.